Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. So, I just wanted to talk about something pretty quickly. So, this video is probably going to be kind of short, but I've been really keeping up with this game for quite a while, and it is just so fucking awesome. It has captivated my interest so much, dude. And it's not out yet. Hopefully it'll end up coming out on early access soon, but I'm just like really looking forward to it. And it's just so fucking awesome, dude. But so the game is called Beta Decay. And also, yes, I am using my headphones microphone because it's the only thing that I have other than my funny microphone on my face cam, but you probably don't want to watch the whole video with that voice because it sounds extremely bad on purpose because that's why it's called my funny mic. And also, I will try to keep this video actually structured, but I'm pretty much going to be spitfiring, so sorry if this video is all over the place, but I'm going to try and, go over the basics of Beta Decay and then talk more about the more in-depth stuff though, so yeah. So, what is Beta Decay? If you've already seen Beta Decay before, you likely already know this, but to the ones that don't, Beta Decay is a dark dystopian, low-life, high-tech, open-world action RPG game where you can join factions, fight for territory, build spaceships, you can also create your own factions, organizations, syndicates, you can also maintain, repair, and also control the MCVs, which is what the game calls its mechs, which I fucking love, because I absolutely love mechs because of games like Titanfall 2, and you can also engage in combat like close quarters combat, CQC, and you can also engage in gunfights with a plethora of weaponry and equipment. This game is like a mix of Star Citizen, Stalker, The Forever Winter. I'd also say a little bit of Escape from Tarkov, but this game is not an extraction shooter, so you don't gotta worry about that if you're wondering. But because like I said in the beginning of the video, it's an open world action RPG game, and so I'd also say that the game also kind of gives a lot of similarities to something like Metal Gear, and I'd also go as far to say that the game reminds me of like Minecraft or Project Zomboid, because Beta Decay has like a lot of elements of like sandbox elements, which Project Zomboid and Minecraft have a shit ton amount of like sandbox possibilities. And so I feel like this game is like an amalgamation of just all these different games just mixed together, and it's just so perfect, dude. I've been waiting for a game that's like exactly like all these together though. So yeah, so if you've ever played any of these games and you really like these games, then definitely you'll most likely like Beta Decay. And the general story is that mankind found a way in order to go beyond the Sol system, which is our current star system obviously, and we're currently at the Alpha Centauri system, where we are on one of the exoplanets in that star system, where factions, syndicates, and corporations are all at each other's throats, politically and economically, and they're all obviously fighting for, you guessed it, power. Beta Decay's main theme is that you can essentially become whoever you want to be, as long as it's obviously possible in the game. So like, for example, according to the official website, you can become like an engineer repairing a starship, or you could become a syndicate leader that's executing raids in a labyrinthic neon city, for example. And also, the reason why I use the official examples is because I want to keep things as accurate and official as possible from the developer himself, and using my own examples for my own research might not necessarily become accurate in the future, so I just want to keep things as accurate and official from the developer himself as possible, because one of my examples that I was going to use is that in one of the devlogs I remember reading that one of the tasks, one of the jobs that you could do is that you could do an assassination contract where you could assassinate somebody as a contract in order to make money from it. So I was like, okay, well, that's kind of essentially, being a bounty hunter. So I was like, okay, so you could kind of become a bounty hunter in the game. But Technically, the game never really officially said that you could become a bounty hunter in the game, but I feel like you could pretty much technically become a bounty hunter because of that job. The music in this game is also fucking awesome too, dude. Like, the whole OST is an absolute banger. Like, literally, just give this a listen. I swear, it is just so good. This game is also going to have multiplayer too, so that means you can hop on with the fucking boys and shit, dude. It's gonna be so fucking hype. And also what I'm really looking forward to seeing is I hope that we can get some kind of like multiplayer servers, kind of like a Minecraft server or a Project Zomboid server, where you could have like 100 fucking players on it, and you could do like a 100-player civilization type of shit. Because dude, watching videos that are like beta K 100-player civilization videos are gonna be so fucking cool to see, dude. Because I absolutely love watching the Minecraft ones and Project Zomboid ones. So it's gonna be so cool seeing it with it being in beta K too. So I'm not sure exactly how big the servers are gonna be able to get, but hopefully we could get it to 100 players, because that would be really cool to see one of those 100 player civilization videos in beta K. And also actually participating in it too would also be super cool too. You will also be able to experience the game in first person and third person, which is fucking awesome. It'll appeal to both people that love first person and third person, and to both. You know, you'll be able to choose if you just want to play first person currently or third person, which is awesome. I'm really glad that it has both, which is super cool. And also, not a lot of people know about this, but the game also has a top-down perspective too, which according to the dev, the top-down perspective is to help you better strategically command your squad mates and stuff like that, which is super cool. Alright, so I know what I'm about to say might sound bad to some of you, but please don't let this discourage you. But so by default, this game is by default perma-death, which please don't leave the video. Please.
Who in the hell do you think you are?
But okay, so don't let it discourage you, because this game is an absolutely cool game from everything that I'm seeing. I've been, you know, keeping up with this for a long time, so, you know, I'm really looking forward to it. But, you know, I'm also, you know, a little bit anxious about how this game will turn out, because it is pretty ambitious. But, you know, we kind of need ambitious video games, you know what I mean? It's like, if we can't be ambitious, then where's the innovation, you know what I mean? So sometimes ambition isn't bad, you know, it leads to innovation. But anyways, I like perma-death because it makes the game feel like a totally different game. You play it in a totally different way, and it feels cool. But I would also really love it if beta Decay had a toggle on switch to where you can have one of your saves be perma-death, or you could have it to where it can have perma-death off, because I would really appreciate it. And for sure, I know for sure that there's going to be most likely a modder that's probably going to create a toggle on for permadeath, which I really hope so, because I like playing games in permadeath, like I just said, but I also kind of would like to enjoy this game without having to worry about, you know, losing my fucking character that I spent like 100 hours on. I don't want to have to worry about that constant stress, and sometimes I just want to chill and just play this game without having to worry about that stress, and making it to where, you know, you can have it to where you can have permadeath on and off would be really appreciative, because I would like to be able to purely focus on just the gameplay and just chillaxing and just fucking playing the game like that. But like I said, we don't know exactly if the game will officially end up actually creating a switch for permadeath to be toggled on or off. We don't officially know if it will end up coming into fruition, but, you know, who knows though. But I would really appreciate it though. So yeah, but please do not let the permadeath deter you from wanting to play this game, because this game is awesome, and for sure there's gonna be a modder that probably makes something to where you don't have to worry about losing your fucking shit ton hour character. And also another thing that I really love about this game is that it has a really great blood and gore system. It just looks so good. You just see like limbs flying everywhere, you just see heads popping everywhere, and there's just blood everywhere. It just looks so good. Some features might not actually be out yet whenever the game releases in early access, so if you want to make sure which features will actually be releasing when, definitely go and check out the official Beta Decay website, which is rotoscopestudios.com, which you can check out not only just features, but a bunch of other stuff what the game is going to be about. But if you want to check out specifically when specific features will be releasing, go and check out the roadmap. I'm pretty sure it'll tell you if it will be releasing in early access or not, though, because I was really looking forward to the actual space exploration and actual construction of actually building your own starships and spaceships, and I was really looking forward to that. But I'm pretty sure that feature will be releasing after the game comes out in early access, though, which is unfortunate, but I understand that there's other features that are more important and more of a foundation for the game, so I understand that. Alright, so we're getting towards the end of the video, so I kind of just want to spitfire right now and talk a little bit more about some other features that I'm really looking forward to seeing, which one of those features being the weather feature in this game, which is looking pretty cool. I saw a little bit about it on one of the devlogs. It looks pretty cool. And I'm also I really like the cloth physics. Like, you see it on your character, you can kind of see like some of the cloth, flapping around when if you're moving around, and I think wind also is affecting it too, which is pretty cool. And also the ragdolls in this game look so fucking funny. It's so cool. I love a game with really good ragdoll system in it. Like GTA's ragdoll systems are cool. Red Dead Redemption 2's ragdoll system is also really cool. I just love really good ragdoll systems, and this game has a really great ragdoll system. But anyways, that's just some of the other features I don't want to talk about. I'm not going to talk about too many of them because, well, this video would be an hour long, and I said this was going to be quick. But I also want to, in the future, I want to make a much more longer video talking about Beta Decay. It's gonna be a lot more highly edited, hopefully, and I'm gonna use a green screen. It's gonna be so fucking cool, and hopefully I'll do a cool 1-minute cinematic movie in the intro to really entice people to want to watch it. I don't know, but I just really want to make a much more better quality video in the future, and I'd probably release it sometime before the game releases in early access. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. If you've already heard of Beta Decay before, I hope you learned something from this video, and if you just learned about Beta Decay, I hope you become as interested and passionate as I am for this game also. And genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, if you've watched all the way to the end of this video, I genuinely thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. You taking the time out of your day to watch a small YouTuber like me, it really means a lot. But anyways, if you also want to learn a lot more about this game, then please check out the official Beta Decay YouTube channel. There's a lot of good stuff in there. And also, you can also wishlist the game on Steam too, so you could check that out also. And I definitely recommend, if you want to learn the most information, definitely check out the actual Beta Decay website, which is on rotoscopestudios.com. Thank you so much for watching, and before you go, I just want to remind you to check out more about Beta Decay, because if you don't, then I'm gonna have to